And we're actually gonna do this week. I want to be added to the networking group right now. This is the most important thing that you need to do. You need to be selling, because this is the... What's up, guys? Today we're gonna cover how I schedule my days and weeks to be effective in Web3 sales as an account executive. I will show you the 1 week from October, and in October I hit my quota at 185%. So I'm gonna show you exactly what am I doing, how am I preparing, what is the main driver of success, how am I achieving like these results at work, doing videos for you, going for networking sessions, and all of this stuff. Time management is the thing that I like, so we're gonna jump into this. The first thing that I started with time management was around 3 years ago in December, or like 2 years ago, December 2021. I started going through the first course from SV Academy about SDR, how to be an effective SDR, and then they shared a plan, and I'm gonna show you a plan that I built 2 years ago. How would my ideal day look like? We're gonna uncover, and I'm gonna unpack what's good with this plan and what's not, and what's wrong with this plan, because out of this there are a few mistakes. And when I just came into the sales, I tried following this plan, and these are the mistakes that I found out. So the point here is that your day should be focused on primarily like on outreaching, like especially if you're an SDR, if you're an account executive, the workflow will differentiate. But even if you're an account executive, you still need to prospect. You cannot rely just on SDRs. Like for example, I'm doing right now in my company, I'm prospecting and I'm closing. I'm doing the full sales cycle. So what you will see in this calendar, this is SDR specific, where there is a lot of outreaching. Like in the morning you breakfast, then you do the plan and research, then you do cold calls, then you do email, then there is a team call, then there is emails again, then there is video outreach, then is social media outreach, then learning, then there is again email outreach, cold call outreach, and research. So what you see here, it's only outreach in this specific example. You can take some activities from here, like email, of course, cold DMs, you can replace it with cold calls, you can replace it with cold DMs, social media, maybe not, maybe like Twitter here. This plan is overall good, but when I tried to do this in my real life, here are the mistakes that I found out. So, first, filling every moment of your day. You saw this plan. It's like a wall of activities, like one by one. This thing is killing me. I feel like a robot, and after 1 week of feeling like that, it's you just don't want to be productive. Then you are prioritizing the wrong stuff. I didn't understand what is the right stuff to do, what's the wrong stuff to do, and actually having so much activities. Maybe it's good in the beginning when you're an SDR, but when you are progressing and you need to have calls with clients and you need to think a bit more strategically, it's even bad to have so much different activities, especially in Web3. Like if your market, if people that you sell to, there's a lot of them, then yeah, for sure, you only need to be focused on closing, on prospecting, and all of this stuff. But if you are also doing calls, if you're doing team, if you're doing more strategic stuff, if you're managing different priorities, it's very hard to stay and only do the outreach part. You will be doing multiple things, especially in startups, and majority of projects in Web3 startups, you're gonna wear a lot of hats. So you don't know what to prioritize, and I'm gonna show you what to prioritize. And third is expecting every day to be the same and hitting it 100%. Expecting every day to be the thing as you planned, it's like a killer thing, because some days you feel like 100% and you can hit days by 100%. Some days you feel for 5%. Maybe you're a bit sick. Maybe something happened. You know, maybe you just got up and you don't really feel productive. You feel like 50% of what you had yesterday, and that's perfectly fine. Your energy is lower, sometimes your energy is very high. It's okay. You need to adapt your day to this. So the plan that I built right now, I feel it kind of like there can be some improvements, but it's helping me to focus on the most important stuff. I don't feel as a robot, and even at days when I don't feel like that, when I don't feel productive at all, when I just want, go asleep and take a rest or this or that, I'm still productive, because this plan, the new plan that I created, is super easy, and I'm gonna show it to you right now. So this is the plan. Actually, I'm gonna make this thing smaller. Okay. As you can see, this is October, from 19th, from 14th, around 4 weeks ago. And what you can see here, there is immediately in comparison to the thing that we viewed previous. There are more white spaces here, more things that I don't do, but overall it's pretty much structured. What you can see in the beginning is that in the beginning for 1.5 hours I do follow-ups and prospecting. This means finding new people, like following up, like replying to the people that I followed up yesterday, that I messaged yesterday, that I messaged 1 week ago, things that I have in my sequence. Then there is prospecting. Prospecting is finding new people, enrolling new people, adding new people to the top of the funnel. So like at the beginning, I'm moving the people that are already in the funnel. I'm moving them down the funnel, and then I'm also adding new ones to the funnel to convert them in the future. Then there is white space. White space is for calls, so my clients can connect with me. And here you actually see that after my prospecting, like almost every day I had something, 1 to 3, like here calls. Then I have a slot for growing the pipeline. It's when you are working with the current deals in your pipeline. Maybe there is something needs to be done. Maybe you need to bump certain people. Some deals are falling through the cracks and you need to keep track with them. You need to make sure that the people are moving forward, that they're going to the next stage. The growing pipeline is important. It's more of the account executive stuff, because SDRs, they don't care about this. They just schedule a meeting, qualify the prospect, and then they don't care. Account executive, they need to move people through the whole pipeline. So this is what am I doing. I have a slot for this here. And that's kind of my morning. So what you can see here, that my morning are totally focused on the green activities. And if you don't know what are green activities, check out my previous video that I will link here. We were talking about the green videos, that activities that generate my money. I'm most productive in the morning. That's why my money making activities are all in the morning. You don't see yellow ones here. Then I have lunch and education. Lunch and education is like I'm just eating something, and 1 hour I'm learning new sales stuff, watching videos, listening to books, reading Twitter, reading sales Twitter. There is a lot of cool people that write a lot of cool stuff about sales on those platforms. So I recommend you checking out, spending at least 1 or 2 hours per week to learn and to sharpen your axe. And then I have where is it? And then I have my activities to sharpen the axe, actually to prepare. Yellow activities to help me hit on my green activities in the next morning. So this is the HubSpot work, our CRM, then email, then Slack, then I'm reviewing team calls, then I'm building lists, and then I'm having my training with my colleague Chris, where we do mock calls. I do the presentations for him, he does presentations for me, objection handling, all of this stuff. Kind of like preparation for the next day, building the list. So the next day when I wake up, I have a list. I know which people I want to outreach. And then I have time for calls, and then I have time for team calls, because half of my team is in US. So this is very logical. They just wake up, and I already have most of my stuff already done. So I can connect with them. I can connect with clients, and I can even connect with you guys, because on Thursday and Friday you can see that I'm doing networking Web3 BD. It's like the networking sessions that we do every 2 weeks for Web3 Sales Gym folks, where everybody can come, share what they're working on, share their challenges, talk about business, talk about any random stuff, like build connections, build good people. We have people that have been connecting, finding jobs in the Web3 Sales Gym, building new pipeline, meeting new clients, closing deals, all of this stuff. So networking Web3 BD is the thing that we organize, and we're actually gonna do this week. So we had this yesterday on Thursday, and we had this today in the morning. And if you're watching this video right now and it's morning for Europe, and it's like from 9 to 10 a.m. in Europe, you can check out, just DM me on Telegram and say, hey Nikolai, I want to be added to the networking group right now, and I will add you. Like just send me a message and I will add you, and you can actually speak with us. And that's kind of it. Like, you don't need to you don't need to overcomplicate this, because this thing, it's pretty complicated, and this is idealistic. This is not impossible to hit. Like, maybe it's not impossible to hit for me. You can be different. That's perfectly fine. If you feel that this schedule is ideal for you, feel free to use this. I'm not against this. I will link up the actual sheet here. Shout out to SV Academy for providing the template. Like, it really helped me in the beginning to have a very good start. But this is where my plan actually came to. I love to have white space because I don't want to feel like as a robot. I want to focus on the green activities in the morning. This is the most important thing that you need to do. You need to be selling because this is the thing that you were hired for. Don't do HubSpot, don't do emails. Like, this stuff is secondary. Sell first, do the secondary stuff second, okay? And what you can do at home actually is using templates that I provided from SV Academy. You can take my template, build your ideal week. Yeah. Think about how you want to structurize, or maybe you can improve your current week. Like, think about these points. Like, if you have been experiencing same problems, then your plan can probably look like this. Just find your stuff. This is nothing that I can teach you to. It's like you need to find your own tune. You need to find your own vibration. Like, what actually resonates with you. Write down in the comments. I will focus on green activities, like, because this is the priority that you need to have. You need to have more greens than anything else. If there is more yellow and blue than greens, then what are you actually doing in your job? Like, I mean, that can be fine, but you are actually there you are hired to be selling. And every time and every minute that you don't spend on green activities, you are a cost to the company. Like, you are at a cost like every minute. So you better be providing more value than that you're capturing. Okay. And stay tuned for next week, because the next week we're going to do the discovery call. Discovery call is one of my favorite topics actually right now, because previously I was very much focused on Web3 prospecting. Now I'm diving deeper into the discovery tactics and how to better run discovery. And there's so much cool stuff that I can unpack and I want to share with you. Basically, your discovery calls will be two different discovery calls. And that's the thing that I can promise to you. This kind of thinking about discovery calls, you never heard it from any other like sales guy or anyone that have been speaking on the YouTube or LinkedIn. So stay tuned for the next week, guys. I'm looking forward to your success. Do this stuff at home, train, get better, and one day you will hit this. Because if you're doing this right now, if you're watching this video right now, this means that you are passionate, that you have that you actually want to achieve something, and that you are ready to do something to achieve this, that you're ready to get up from the couch and do the job. And I'm proud of you. Keep it forward like that. Subscribe to the channel, get more friends to the channel, create a learning community, and hit it together. Let's go, guys. See you. Bye bye.